All right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to another live New York session, and it is September 20, 2022. So what we're going to do is we're going to check the news before we get started. And as we can see, there was some little bit, uh, just some small impact news at 1 p.m. for the euro. That's it. So we're going to trade gold. So let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to mark up supply and demand market structure from the 15-minute time frame to the 4-hour time frame. So let's get started. All right. So when we look at price here, we could see that there was a huge supply here. Let me change this to yellow. And that's what ultimately caused price to do huge drops, hit another supply, then eventually comes down to this demand zone down here. And then, of course, we saw a good amount of supply up here. That's why price came back up to this supply zone multiple times and sold down. Same thing with this area here as far as demand. A lot of demand that made buyers buy up and push price up to either this zone or pass up to all the way up into this zone. So this was a maximum supply area here. So then we're going to go ahead and draw our zones in this area. Then we'll move on to the 30-minute and repeat the process. So now we're on the 30-minute time frame. So let's go ahead and get this area here. Huge supply here. Actually, let me change this to green. Got a supply demand there. Supply up here. Supply up here. All right, so now we want to move on to the 1 hour. Huge demand down here. See a good, this is a good supply up here. Another demand down here. Really, I'm gonna actually put the demand zone down here. Let me see. A good supply zone here, and then we just put a demand zone here. Yeah. That's probably good. Then we'll move on to the 4-hour now. So we see that there was another good demand zone here. Is this the purple? Then we move over to here. So now we see that there was a major demand zone up here. Demand zone here as well that acted as supply zone eventually. Major supply up here and a supply up here. Then we got a demand zone down here. Right. So from the looks of this, it looks like price is going into a downtrend. It looks like it's respecting this supply zone, and it looks like it's possibly going bearish, but let's confirm that on the smaller time frames and then make our conclusion on the 15. So we see that on the 1 hour, 30-minute, 15-minute. This might actually be a demand zone forming here. So we might actually be going bullish, but we have 5 minutes to the 9:15 candle. Let's observe this. So when price pushed up, there was a demand zone here. And then there was also a demand zone here as well. That's why price bounced up and pushed all the way up to this supply zone, supply area. Eventually broke that. It hit this supply zone here, broke down, retested this supply zone. So it looks like it's resting on the demand zone here. So this looks like the second swing. Price broke this structure here, did its first swing and then its final swing. So it might be ready to swing back, come down, test this area, and then swing up. That's what I'm thinking. And it's probably going to try to wipe out maybe this here, maybe go up, wipe this out, and then come back down, swing high and come back down again. That's what I'm thinking. Because price respected this as a supply zone, that's what pushed price down in here. So let me do this. And then what we'll do is we'll wait for the 9:15 candle and then see exactly where price ends up. Now, we could still be overall bearish at this point though. We could be, but I see a single candle demand zone here, so price might respect this area and go up. So let's wait and see what the 9:15 candle does. Then we'll make our decision. I'm thinking that price is bullish just for the simple fact because price broke this zone, went all the way up to here, and now it's retesting the same zone that it broke. So let's see if this holds. And then we put another zone here. So let's wait and see. Be right back. All right, so now we're at the 9:15 candle. I've seen this candle before, and it looks like price is really this zone is holding, and it looks like price is trying to push up. So just in case price pushes down and does a swing, I'm going to initiate a buy from here. And from here, I'm going to want to get at least 250 points of gold. As the price goes down to here and shoots up. Now, my ultimate goal is to really get all this liquidity up here, because there's probably a demand, a small demand supply zone up here. So if price, so this is the ultimate target to get all the way up to here. Now, if price happens to shoot from this candle, then my goal is to get 250 is here. Then ultimately get all this liquidity up here. So ultimately TP2 is going to be over 400 points. And I'll say TP1. Say TP2 right here. So now what I'm going to do is just set my alerts, and then we'll wait for the 9:30 bell, and then we'll make our decision on when we're going to jump in. Be right back. Okay, so I set my alerts. I noticed, and then I've seen this candle before, is real. I'm looking at price action is really rejecting this area. So it might be pushing up. But I'm gonna probably wait for the next candle. It's probably what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna go ahead and put in my stop loss and take profit. Be right back. Okay, so we got over 15 seconds to the 9:30 candle. So it's a possibility that price could drop down to this point and test it and then go up. So we're at the 9:30 candle now. So let's see what price is going to do. I'm looking at price action now. But price is testing this area. Now, if we're wrong on our analysis, then we're wrong. But we just won't take the buy trade. But I want to see if price is going to create this last swing and then start to go up. So that's what I want to see. So what I'm going to do is pause this recording, and then we'll see if price ends up respecting this area and then going up like I thought. But if not, if it sells all the way down to here, then we missed a good sell, which is okay. And then we'll just try to catch it buying up. So let me pause this recording. All right, so the 9:45 candle is closing. So price really dropped, but it really rejected this demand zone. So I'm wondering if it's going to force price up. Probably will, because it was a huge rejection, but we'll see. Might be it here. Yeah, I'm going in for the buy on this one. So I initiate the buy. So I'll resume this recording once I end up in profit. Be right back. All right, so price went up. So I made $176 on my first partial trade. My second one is still running. So I'm going to wait until let this second trade run till it either stomps me out or if I make more money. So once that happens, I'll resume this recording. Be right back. All right, so my second partial trade made about almost $20 to $19.89. So let me go ahead and document this. So, whoops. So we got in here, went up about, about 351 points. So I'll just say I got 300 points on this. So looks like it's still going. So I'm definitely going to do a back testing session on this. So let me document this and then I'll show you my results. Be right back. All right, guys, so I just got done documenting my results. Looks like price is probably either pulling back and might test this demand zone again. But let me go ahead and share my results and then we'll wrap this up. So once again, this is my prop trading account, Funded Trading Plus. Okay. And here's my results. So on the first partial trade, $176. Second one, almost $20. So made a total of $196.17 off of this trade. So we did good getting an entry. So I'm thinking price is probably going to come down and test this demand zone or test down here again and then push up. So I'm going to do a back testing session on this just to see where price ended up. So that way we can, get better at our decision making when it comes to these supply and demand zones. So we'll do that. So that's it for this live New York session. See you guys in the back testing session later on. Take care. Bye.